In this video, we're going to learn how to import SVG files, whether we make them in Adobe Illustrator or in Photoshop. And what SVG stands for is Scalable Vector Graphics. So let's go ahead and jump into Illustrator. And in Illustrator, I'm going to show you guys two types of things that we can do. One is going to be a generic object. So if I create a rectangle tool, you will see a very simple object. If I go to View, Outline, you will see what the curves look like. So let me get out of Outline. I'm going to go back to Preview. Another thing that we can do in Adobe Photoshop is that we can create type. So for example, if I type in something like test, and if I hold the selection tool and I drag from one of the corners while holding shift, I'm going to enlarge my text. And as you can see, we've created a text file that can be edited. If I select the text tool again, and then I change the last letter, I can edit my text tool. The only bad thing about these text layers is that we cannot import them the way they are into Maya as an SVG file. So we have to convert the text layer into an outline. And in order to do that, you will select your text, then you're going to go to type, and then you're going to select create outlines. And as you can see, if we go to view outline, you will notice that these letters were converted into regular paths. You can modify them as paths. You can make the corners round and then add more anchor points and so on, but they're not text layers anymore. Another thing that you can do is you can go into Adobe Photoshop and we can create a shape. Shapes are found with the rectangle and ellipse tools. So I'm going to go to the bottom, select the shape tool. I'm going to hold Control click anywhere on my canvas and I'm going to get my previews. And we're going to select one of these shapes right here. And I'm going to click and drag onto my canvas while holding the shift key. The shift key is going to make sure that when I scale this shape, it keeps its proportions. And now I'm going to use my free transform tool under edit, free transform, and I'm going to make my shape tool bigger. And notice that these are paths. If I select the pen tool, I can modify these curves right here by altering their corners, just like a path tool in Illustrator. But the great thing about this is that I can select these curves right here. I can go to edit, copy, and then back in Adobe Illustrator, I can go ahead and paste them, edit, paste. And it's going to ask me if I want a compound shape or a compound path. I tend to select the compound path because to me they're both the same thing. And here it is. I'm going to move this shape right here. And I'm going to hold V, scale it from one of the corners as I'm holding shift to maintain its proportions. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to fill this object with a color. And now we're ready to send this file right here as an SVG file into Maya. In order to do that, we are going to go to File, Save As, and we're going to select SVG under our format. And make sure that you select Use Artboards. We are going to save this on our desktop and disregard the options, leave everything the way it is. And now back in Maya, we are going to create an SVG file. In order to do that, we're going to go to our poly modeling shelf right here to the right of the letter T, or we can go to create SVG. The SVG tool has created a proxy, a temporary shape. I'm going to hit F to frame it. And this shape will be replaced by the SVG file that we're about to import. Now to find this right here, we're going to have to go to the attribute editor and we will click on the SVG1 tab. This will bring us to this area right here where we have to either paste or import our SVG file. I tend to import. I'm going to select the file. I'm going to hit open. And notice that the temporary proxy has been substituted by our SVG file. And it comes with an extrusion. If you guys want to modify the extrusion, give it a bevel, change the thickness and so on, you have to go to the geometry tab inside of your SVG1 tab. And this is where the extrusion is. You can disable the extrusion and all you're going to have is flat polygons that you can then modify. But if you want an extrusion, or a bevel. I'm going to select the bevel right here, and you can then modify your bevel, the distance, the division, and so on. And this is how you import SVG files from Illustrator or Photoshop into Autodesk Maya.